some of us have this thing, like when we see people make it in quotes, we just like, Shebi is because he was lucky. Nobody was lucky. If you lose in your mind, you've lost in real life.
Yeah.
If you win in your mind, you've won in real life.
True.
And we must be able to understand that if you track whatever happens to you, she was talking about thinking about accidents and saying, okay, maybe an accident will happen. Sometimes it's not the accident that eventually happens because that's what you thought about, but something will happen that is a byproduct of that thought. So don't even, you see, the man's mind, from the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, he said men think their thoughts are hidden, but when we see their results and their actions, we can actually trace their thoughts. That book is so powerful because it talks about how we must not allow weeds. If you don't intentionally put positive thoughts in your mind, negative ones will come and like weeds. It's just like when you don't cultivate your farm, weeds will grow.
Even if you don't want
it choke.
I see, you just see it and you'll be like, I was just on my own doing nothing, and before you know it, you can't. You must be either A or B. You cannot be in the middle. You cannot be A B. You cannot be B A. It has to be A or B. You either think of the right thing or the negative thing. There's no neutral. I just want to stay in this life. I don't want to think about anything. Trust me, it doesn't happen. Your mind will work for you. People will dump their own thoughts.
Yes.
And that's what your own mind will not be working with. It will be feeding on it.
You need to ensure that people don't project their negativity on you, their doubts, their self-sabotage, and all that. Take every single step. That's why the Bible says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The things you expose yourself to, your friends, your circle, the movies you watch, the books you read, ensure that at all times, what it's bringing to you is positivity. Don't allow any form of resistance. Resistance is evil. Resistance, it comes in different ways. People telling you, okay, you can't do this. You yourself telling yourself, procrastinating, you can't do this. Like the fact that we are even doing this video is just in awe for me.
It takes a lot, because trust me, guys, there's never a situation where I won't have lights for like over 18 hours or 10 hours. We usually have light at this particular time, and trust me, there was no light. And we don't know how to use Gen because the noise would be too much. You guys don't even hear what we're saying. And up till like 1 hour till she's about to leave, what did I say 1 hour? 30 minutes to when she was about to leave, there was still no light. And we're like, I would have loved to make this video. And we've already zeroed out.
Our mind energy was like, we must do this video.
Before you know it, like I just heard, the alarm. I was like, this video is going to happen.
It's going down.
And this is us shooting it. So you guys, anything you put your mind, sometimes it may not happen like immediately, but don't lose focus.
Yes.
Don't say, I've been having this positive mind, and see, positive mind can even take 20 years. That is the push. That is the energy you need to give it. You can't just say, I thought about this in 1 week and it's not working, I want to drop it. No, there's a big goal. There's a bigger picture that you need to see. You can't just be there. You can't just live this life. It's a lot of forces fighting against you. You can't just say, I've done my part. God will put, see, everything, will of God, you must put your work.
Yes.
You can't just say, let me sit down and be looking. The will of God will happen. Will of God will not meet you. God will say, I want to bless the work of your hands.
So you must understand and maintain the frequency that the goal is the goal is the goal. Focus. Blind focus. We are not only to the left or the right. Focus in your work and effort. Focus in your thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts. Remain. The goal is the goal is the goal. It may look like a small thing that happened today, but what happened today on us doing this video really reconfirmed things to me. Like we wanted to do it since yesterday. I think about 3 p.m. we made up our mind, and there was no power. There was no power. Till and this morning. And I know I was thinking to myself when I went to the room, I was like, Abi, one day I'll take flight and come back to Abuja.
Yes, because
then I started thinking about like, Abi, we should do virtual. And do a virtual meet.
The virtual came to mind. I'm like, okay, let's do like a live video on YouTube. Like, so don't have to just be live, people will watch and be able to interact. But I think we might still take it there because we won't be able to film
Finish
for
it,
long.
yeah.
So I think we'll still go back to that virtual one. Yeah, this is another
but then
idea.
this today that happens shows you that your mind is very powerful. Thoughts are things.
Yeah, they are.
Thoughts are things.
Tangible things.
Tangible. The Bible says that now God is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than you can ask or think. He puts ask and thinking on the same pedestal.
level.
On the same level, meaning that even if you don't say it, but you are thinking it, and that's why a lot of things don't happen for many of us, because we are saying something, but we are thinking another thing.
Yeah, you're thinking this thing will not happen, but let me just say it.
Yes,
You
it
are
doesn't work that way.
conflicting.
So ensure that your thoughts, drag your thoughts back. Anytime they want to go astray, bring them back, rein them in. Ensure, focus, and then as you begin to think the right thoughts, solutions, possibilities, engagements, things start coming. Now make sure that you follow up on that energy.
Yeah.
Work the work.
Yeah.
Because the goal is the goal is the goal.
It's the goal.
It's
It's
the goal. Is the
Yes.
goal.
There's no two way about it. You need to think right so you can get things right. There's no think right and have or think no and you want a right.
Yeah.
No, you want a yes. No, it won't happen. You need to be. It must be a yes all the time. Like your mind must be in the same frequency with your thought, with your
Desires,
your desires,
yes.
what you say, what you see. So
And your
it's-
work pattern.
Yeah, and you must put in the work.
I think a lot of people underestimate the kind of work that even like when we see successful people, we were talking the other day and I was talking about Beyonce and how people say these ones are Illuminati. I was like, Illuminati, God, they have standards.
Yes,
Of
you can-
voodoo.
yes.
It's not just anybody.
You can't be mediocre in Illuminati. Really.
They go for the high,
The best.
the best,
The best of the best.
I was telling her that I got the gist when I was in secondary school about people that were in cults. Even cult people, they don't want just anybody.
Yes,
There's
now.
something you are bringing to the table.
Table.
So it's not like and some of us have this thing like when we see people make it in quotes, we just like Shebi is because he was lucky. Nobody was lucky. If you trace it, the person thought right and so deployed the right laws that worked for the person, or the person put in the work.
Yeah, you must put in the work.
You must put in the work.
If you want connection, you can't just sit down and be saying, this person will just call me from the blues.
Do you know what my coach said? My coach said that when she wants to track a person, she goes to wherever country that person is. Like sometimes she wants to meet up with our coach and she calls him like, I would like to see you. Then he'll be like, I'm going to be in Paris on Tuesday. I'm going to be in US on this. And then you now wait that, okay, when he's around. She said she takes a flight to where he is.
Paris, here we come.
Yeah, she will go there. I mean, if you're the person that shows up where someone is, you can imagine. You will give the person attention now.
Like you did this, like you really want to see.
Yes. So they put in the work and they put in the right thoughts and believe that they can attract the right things.
True.
Yeah. So I think that's it for this morning.
Yeah.
But expect a part 2.
That's if this video doesn't get a part 2. But guys, so that's just it. Just us trying to say, if you're thinking big, just keep at it. If you're thinking small, upgrade. Don't stay there. Because nobody is born to this world to say, you are going to be poor for life. You are going to be this person. Everybody is playing on a playing field. It depends on the kind of frequency. It depends on what you can catch for yourself. So you need to be of a good art. You need to be your art must be very pure for you to be able to
Must be well cultivated.
Yeah, I think that's the word. You need to be able to get what is in your art out and see it as reality.
Yeah.
It mustn't stay in your art. And doing that, you just need to put in the right thoughts and put in the work.
So put in the right thoughts. Put in the work.
Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to leave you guys with. I hope you've enjoyed this short motivation speech / gist. So thank you guys for watching, and they're going to see you some other time. It's not going to end here. It's something that it has been bettered. And I think it's going to continue for a long time. So you guys just stay tuned. We're going to be bringing you so many gists. And I would like you to follow my big sister, Coin Sparkles, on Instagram. She's a great MC too. She's one of the biggest banker I know. Guys, you need to follow this woman. She's loaded. So I'm going to put that Instagram handle, and you guys just check in my description box and you're going to see it. So thank you guys for watching up to this point. And it's a bye.